Hi guys, Lauren Garrett and Ali Evans here from whowon.net.au, brought to you by the Motor Accident Commission. I'm here today with Jess Trengove, who qualified for the London 2012 marathon run. Now Jess, I heard in Japan you did your qualifying time. How was it?
Yeah, it was an amazing experience. So that was in early March of this year, and it was my first marathon, so I went into it with a lot of unknowns. I knew that I'd done the training, but totally new distance for me. So I kind of went in with no expectations and loved every minute of it. Obviously, there was a bit of pain in there, but the excitement at the end was an incredible feel.
That's fantastic. And what was your qualifying time?
It was 2 hours 31 and 2 seconds. So I had to beat 2 hours and 32 to get the A qualifying time for the Olympics.
Fantastic.
Now, Jess, you were just saying that you just qualified by a minute in there. So what went through your head when you found out you only qualified by a minute?
Well, it wasn't really until I came into the stadium at the end where it finished and I saw the clock that I realised I'd snuck under the time. And I guess it was excitement at the end, one, for getting the time, but two, because it was my first one and knowing that there were a lot of areas I can still work on. Yeah. So I'm hoping to really be able to improve on that time as well.
Yeah, that's great. Now, just out of interest, when you were in school, is that when your love for running started, or did it start after school?
Well, I grew up in Narracourt and we had a pine forest just bordering our school, and so cross country was a pretty big deal down there. At the beginning of the year we'd all train for the school cross country and we'd host the regional one as well, and I loved the running then. I did my first sort of Sapsaza cross country in year 5, and I think my first state team was in year 7, so I did the cross country right through school, but I loved all sports. So I played netball, basketball, volleyball, and did the athletics.
Did it all?
Yeah, sort of just kept fit through a range of sports. I never really focused on the running specifically until about second year uni, 2009 or something like that. So I guess that's probably worked in my favour, because it's meant that I really enjoy the running and I'm able to focus on it now. If I'd been doing that since, my early school days.
Yeah, might have needed a break. And
yeah, that's right.
Olympics might have been Rio instead of London.
Now, Jess, your brother Jack is co-captain of Melbourne. Do you ever get competitive with him about sports at all?
Oh yeah, the three of us, Abby, Jack and I, have always been pretty competitive with any sport. Given that they're all different sports, I mean, we're not directly competing against each other, but when we do go for the occasional run together, I think Jack and I are making sure we're neck and neck, no one's allowed to get ahead. So I think he's been a fantastic support though. Like, that little bit of competitiveness helps us to push ourselves more, but we're also kind of understanding of each other's positions and can really help each other out, so it's good.
That's great.
Jess, you're off to London very shortly. What's the preparation from here? What's the next steps from here?
Well, basically I've got another 5 weeks in Adelaide, so I'll continue my training. That hasn't changed much since, I guess, preparing for the other marathon, just more of the same. I've got 2 10-kilometre races coming up, and then I'll head to London.
Surely that's a breeze compared to a marathon.
Yeah, a bit of a quicker pace though, so challenging in a different way.
Yeah.
And then I'll head to London on the 15th of July. I'll have about 2.5 to 3 weeks there just to adjust and head into the village and get ready for the race.
How exciting. Well, we wish you, from the Who Won team, wish you all the best for the Olympics. We'll be barracking for you very hard back here. This has been Ali Evans and Lauren Garrett from whowon.net.au, brought to you by the Motor Accident Commission. Remember guys, your future's bright, so text after you get there.